It's me, Timmy Flyersguy, and welcome to a special Sunday edition of the Timmy Flyersguy podcast. I got a new theme song. Hope you guys like it. Welcome to my show. I'm your host, Timmy Flyersguy, coming at you with some news, coming at you with some reality checks as well. Get ready, folks, because it's going to be a good episode, and I hope you're ready to listen. Okay, I got a lot of things that I'd like to talk about. First, if you haven't heard yet, the Philadelphia Flyers signed Derrick Brassard. A lot of people have a lot of mixed feelings about this signing. Derrick Brassard is a depth player. He's got a lot of depth. And I think it's a good signing. But at the same time, a lot of people think that Wade Allison won't get a shot. And most likely Wade Allison will be playing for the Phantoms this year. Yeah, that's bad for Wade, but also it makes Wade Allison more competitive to get up to the Phantoms. In a way, Wade Allison doesn't see this as a demotion. I think he sees this as an opportunity to get back on the team if the Flyers need him. So Derrick Brassard, I hope that him and Wade Allison, I hope that they both compete for a spot. I'd like to see two players competing to be on the team. I'd like to see that. That's what I want to see. So I think this signing is a good signing. A lot of people have mixed reactions, but I think it's a good signing. I think this may take away Wade Allison's spot on the team, but in a way this will make Wade Allison more determined to get back on the team and more determined to get his spot. So I'd like to see these two have, just have a healthy competition, try to get on the team, and I hope they're both competitive. I'd like to see that. That's what I want to see with the goalies as well. I'd like to see Carter Hart and Martin Jones. I'd like to see them compete against each other. I think there's some good compete level there. I think Carter Hart wants to get back into things. He wants to be the best again, and he wants to prove himself. Carter Hart has a lot that he wants to prove. He had a rough season last year, and I think that he's coming back to prove something. And Carter Hart is gonna. I think he may be in good shape. I think he might be ready. I think he wants to get back to training camp and show the Flyers that he still has what it takes. It was a tough season. A lot of players go through it, especially in Philly. We always have that sophomore slump curse for some reason. But it's a Philly thing, and we just gotta get used to it. But Carter Hart has a lot to prove this season. Martin Jones has a lot to prove as well, being traded after being on the free agent block by the San Jose Sharks. So a lot of players on this team that have a lot to prove as well. Kevin Hayes didn't have the best season last year, but I think Kevin Hayes has a lot that he wants to play for. I know right now he's going through some tough times. Kevin Hayes, at the bottom of my heart, I want to say I'm absolutely sorry to hear about what happened to your brother. I myself know too well what it is to lose a loved one. I lost my dad in 2016. I lost my grandma 2017. Lost my aunt 2019. And lost a couple of friends as well. So I know how it feels to lose somebody important in your life. And Kevin Hayes, for sure, that he wants to make his brother proud. And he wants to prove that he's a better player. And I think that, in his mind, he's probably thinking about his brother right now. When he goes out on the ice, I know it's going to be hard for him. Because they were both hockey players. And they were both brothers. And it's going to be hard for him. It's going to be emotional for him to get back on the ice. For sure. And the same thing happened when Kelly Lindbergh passed away in '85. One of the guys on the team, they saw Kelly Lindbergh as a brother, as a family member. And when Kelly Lindbergh passed, it really broke the hearts of a lot of Flyers fans and a lot of Flyers players. Especially a lot of the young talent the Flyers had in 1985. See, if Kelly Lindbergh was still alive, I honestly think that we would have won some Stanley Cups. We would have won a couple more cups if he was still around. With Chamber happened, and hockey players pass away, it's hard because a lot of these players, they may be on other teams, they may be rivals, but hockey is a brotherhood. And no matter what team you're on, they're all brothers. They're all family, and they all respect each other. And that's what this is about. What hockey should be about. Respect. Honor. Loyalty. And hockey is a brotherhood. This Tuesday, there will be a show premiering on Netflix. It's a documentary about Jimmy Galante. He was a 17-year-old. His dad bought him a hockey team, and it's a documentary. It's maybe very controversial, but it's very interesting. And it premieres on Netflix August 31st. It is called Crimes and Penalties. Crimes and Penalties. The story of one of the youngest hockey owners in the game of hockey, Jimmy Galante. So I suggest you guys check that out. It's got kind of a Dark Side of the Ring type vibe, except it's hockey. So I suggest you check it out. It's on Netflix. I'm looking forward to checking it out. It is a documentary. And it premieres this Tuesday on Netflix. Yeah, back to my thoughts right now. Development camp has started up, and Flyers have made a decision not to let any spectators not let any spectators in the practice facility due to COVID-19, due to the pandemic that's going on. The Flyers, in my opinion, they're just doing the right thing. They're just being safe because we don't want any of our players to get sick again. We don't want that again. We all remember how horrible that COVID protocol was. We remember how horrible it was to wait 2 weeks to see the Flyers play again. I don't want to go through that again. So I think this is a good idea. I think that they are being safe, and if we want our players to make the playoffs, and if they get sick, if they get put on protocol, that could cost us our season. And we don't want that to happen. That happened last year, and they absolutely sucked. We all remember what happened in Lake Tahoe, don't we? Yeah, so let's not have that situation again. I don't want to go through that again. I just want to see this team be successful. I want to see this team win. I want to see this team go out there and show some heart, and show some determination. That's all I want for this team. That's all I hope for. And I hope that the Flyers can go far this year. I hope that they finally have a winning formula. I criticized Chuck Fletcher all last season. And, I kind of think that maybe he heard us. Maybe he understands what we're going through. Maybe he heard our cry. And he understands it. We want this team to be better. It's been a long time since we've seen a Stanley Cup. I've never seen a Stanley Cup. Except on the NHL Network, on the show NHL Classics. That's about the only time I've seen that. And on my DVD, the 10 greatest games. So when I saw that, I just really want to see this team do well. I mean, this hockey team has had its share of bad luck over the years. I think that I just want to see that all change. And I want to see this team do better. I want to see them not just do better, but do 100% better than they did last year. I want to see this team go out there and show that will to win a hockey game. I want to see that. But as far as chance, we all want to see that. It's been too long, and we're tired of waiting. Now, I want to get to the Sean Couturier contract extension. Honestly, I think this was a good move for the Flyers. Because Couturier, he brings a lot to the table. When he's in the lineup, things get done. Things happen. And I'm glad that they signed him to a 8-year contract extension. I think that's smart. No one has ever really done that. Except Derrick Brassard. That's the only contract extension we ever had. Finally, this organization has done something right. They saw the potential in Sean Couturier. They saw his potential when he became a Philadelphia Flyer back in the 2011-2012 season. They saw his potential when he had the hat trick in the playoffs against the Penguins. And he was a 19-year-old, and he had his first hat trick as a Philadelphia Flyer. This team saw so much potential in Sean Couturier that they extended his contract, which I think is well deserved. He deserves his contract extension. He goes out there and he busts his ass night after night, so I think signing him is a good idea. You want to extend the contract of players to go out there and put it on the line night after night. So I like this. I think this is a steal for the Flyers. I think this is a good idea. Couturier is one of my favorite Flyers because he shows a lot of heart on that ice. He does everything he can do to help this team win. He goes out there and he tries his best. And that's what I want to see. I want to see this team try their absolute best. Maybe try a little more. That's what I want to see. I want to see some hustle from this hockey team. Last season was a nightmare, and I want to put that behind me. And I hope that this team puts it behind them too. I hope that there's a lot that's a good. I hope there is a good compete level with this team. I really hope the compete level in training camp is good, and I hope the compete level in the compete level in the preseason is good too. I want to see that. I want to see guys busting their ass to make this team. I want to see guys go out there and put it on the line. I want to see them do things not any ordinary hockey player can do. So I can't wait for the preseason. Can't wait for the regular season. I can't wait to see what this team can do. I can't wait to see what the Phantoms can do. They signed a lot of great players as well. Jerry Mayhew, Adam Glendening. A lot of great players that add a lot of depth. Add a lot of depth to this team. Sorry, I have trouble saying that word because I am missing a few teeth. So I'm sorry if I have trouble pronouncing words. I am going to get my teeth worked on soon. Hopefully my teeth, for those of you who don't know, I lost a lot of my teeth when I was rushed to the hospital in 2017, when I had the accident where I stopped breathing at night. They intubated me, and they ended up knocking my teeth out. So that is why I am missing some teeth, okay? I want to be honest with you, honest with all of you. I am missing some teeth. I have what they call a Bobby Clark smile. So, hopefully, I'll be getting my teeth worked on. But, I like to keep my teeth the way they are. But, but my health is more important. So, I'm gonna get my teeth fixed. Hopefully that goes well. I got an appointment in a couple of weeks with the wheelchair clinic. I'll be going down to the wheelchair garage, and the wheelchair guy will be there, all the manufacturers will be there, the mechanics will be there, so hopefully they can figure out a way so I can drive this wheelchair on my own, because I got a wedding coming up, and I gotta be in tip-top shape for this thing. So hopefully I can get this chair up and ready to drive. It's a new wheelchair, and people have been driving for me, so hopefully I can get my ability back, and I can be able to drive again. That's what I'm hoping for. Also, I wanted to say this in my podcast. Everybody, there is a new podcast out there. They are also a Philly-based podcast. They are seriously unimportant. I suggest that you guys check out this podcast. It is a Philadelphia-based podcast. They talk about whatever they want. It's a very great podcast. In my opinion, it's like the That 70 Show of podcasts. So I suggest you check it out. It's a lot of fun. You'll get a good laugh. So I suggest you check it out. And support your voice. It's seriously unimportant. The show is hosted by Maggie, Carter, Jimmy, Harley, Anthony, and Marcy. So check it out. It's a lot of fun, and they have some very interesting guests. So check it out, folks. Now, back to the sports. Like I said, this team has a lot on the line this season. This team has a lot to prove, not just to the organization, but to this great city as well. The Phillies have been letting this city down. The Sixers have been letting this city down. And our only hope right now is the Philadelphia Flyers. Do I think they can do it? Yes, I can. Will they do it? I don't know. We'll have to find out in October. So to everyone who listens to my podcast, I hope you have a great day. I hope you all enjoy your day. And I hope you all take care of yourselves. And I hope everyone stays safe. Thank you. And let's go Flyers. Let me try that again. Let's go Flyers!